Hello, hello.
Take a look. I knew. Scout ship settings.
Yes. Okay, let's... This is again. I just had to do a test recording, so I had to reload, so I just had to do that again. I have a new headset, so that entails a new microphone. I can actually turn my microphone down the whole way, or completely mute it with my little switch. Click, clack, there it goes. I can actually change the sensitivity of my microphone, so now I can have it higher than the game, if the game is a little bit too high. And I'm actually going to turn my actual headset down just a little bit, so I can actually hear my voice. I can also now do editing, so I might just start editing out fights. If it gets a little too tedious and takes up the hour... Speaking of which, I need to reset that. There we go. If it takes up the hour too much, then I'm going to obviously cut down some of the fighting. I'm going to still have the fighting going on, I'm just going to cut it back. So we're going to go from there.
From what we heard in Iseult, demons are attacking villages, and more people are growing upset with the Abbey. So I hadn't expected things in Haria village to be so laid back.
They might be on their best behavior because you're accompanied by an exorcist.
Huh. I didn't know you could see the world in more than just black and white.
The Abbey wouldn't entrust my responsibilities to someone who couldn't see beyond the surface. I have seen many things in my work. I've beheld both the light and the darkness in the world of men. Despite that, no, because of that, I won't turn away from the wrongs that I encounter. Moreover, I have faith. I believe there is good in all our souls.
The darkness, huh?
Yes, like you.
You're awfully direct.
She is very direct, I will admit that. But yes, let's have a little explanation why I've waited so long to actually start recording again. I had a little bit of a motivational issue with myself. I was finding trouble finding the time to do any of this. So I apologize for my lack of actually recording. But I'm also saying, fuck you, I'll record when I want to record. That being said, oh my god, I didn't know this was back there. Oh, psh. That being said, I'm going to try and record a lot this weekend. I'm currently off work for a couple personal days I'm taking, and other means for other shit. I'm not going to go into that. What I'm going to go into is this game. Let's get this rolling, shall we? Sorry, I'm seeing what's up here. Like an asshat, I didn't adventure anywhere around here in any of my playthroughs. Oh, look at that, a fragment. I am just going around, literally fucking around, because now I noticed that I could just, like, fucking edit this shit and put it in 4K and shit. I have an editor, a video editor now, which I tested with my dash cam that I just got from my car. I'm kind of, like, trailing off to 5 different subjects. I apologize. But yeah, I got a video editor that I tested with my dash cam, works pretty well. I'm going to be able to edit out fights and stuff like that. So that's what this is going to be doing. I forgot how to get over there. Is it this way? No. Aha! Gimme.
I can't deal with this anymore.
What's the matter?
Everyone's sick of all these fruit-flavored gels, right? So, I made gels using the giant cacao beans only found here on this island. It gave them a nice bitter chocolate taste. But people complained that they weren't avant-garde enough. Ugh, chocolate-flavored gels, how prosaic, bah! This got me fuming! So I caught some maiden bonita fish you find around here, ground them up, and made some gels with them.
You put fish into chocolate gels?
Well, people do braise meat with chocolate. Chocolate and fish may go surprisingly well together.
Exactly! It was the discovery of a century. The bonito flakes crunchiness and the gel's gumminess made for an exquisitely bad combo, which made it interesting.
So if you made an innovative new type of gel, why are you so angry?
That's exactly my problem. I outdid myself. Now I need to make my Gels World debut as amazing as they are. So I thought up the ultimate plan.
And that is?
I'll put my Chacanito gels in toilets all over the world. I'll call it the Great Chacanito Toilet Gambit. No one will go to the bathroom without finding my gels. I think everyone will have a lot of fun. So, genius, right?
Yeah, it's weird, but I think it's funny too.
Right? I knew that kids would get it.
Who's a kid?
But all the adults in my village called it silly and lowbrow. They forbade me from selling my Chaconito gels at all. Isn't that just horrible?
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Aw, man. Things used to be so much better. Mom would make me dinner, and all I had to do was goo 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 ga, and everyone would smile and praise me. I don't want to become the kind of grown-up who can't find any fun in looking for gels in toilets.
I'm going to be real with you. I did not fucking notice he was behind that tree. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna go up here to this... Oh, there was a chest under the fucking dock. Look at this shit. I'm just finding a bunch of shit everywhere. Money! I'm here for money. Money. Okay, onward with the story. Excuse me. There, damn.
We could use a place to stay. Any rooms open?
Yep. Just finished cleaning, in fact. You can help yourself to that room there.
All right, time to start deciphering this scroll.
Let's wait somewhere outside so Grim can concentrate.
Do you think maybe I could stay and watch? I really do want to study the ancient tongue. I promise I'll be quiet and not get in your way, teacher.
What did you just say, child?
That I'd be quiet and...
No, what did you call me?
Teacher? You said you didn't want to be called ma'am, so I thought maybe that'd work.
Yes, satisfactory. All right, I'll teach you how to read Ancient Avarost.
Thank you so much, teacher!
We'll leave you two alone then. Let us know if anything comes up.
Oh, good Christ. Oh, hello, people over here. Let's go adventuring. How the hell did you two even get back there?
Do you plan on just giving up? Palamedes is Amenoch's temple. The priestess isn't the only one whose job it is to protect that temple. It's the duty of everyone born in this village.
Why did the Abbey need Amenoch's temple badly enough to risk causing this much unrest?
But how will we protect our village from the demons if the Abbey abandons us? Besides, we won't be able to do business with the people of Isolt anymore.
Our faith in Amenoch has nothing to do with the demons. When the priestess gets back, I'm going with her to protest.
The demon blight changed everything. Will we never be able to return to the way things were?
The way things were.
Listen, I don't know what they told you in Isolt, but our village has its own traditions. This village is under the divine protection of the Empyrean Amenoch. For unbroken centuries, a line of his priestesses have guided us. They're tasked with performing the sacred rites of worship. And sometimes, they even deliver us his words and will.
And there's still a priestess today?
Of course. And her daughter is training to become our next priestess. Although, I sometimes feel they push themselves too hard. Both mother and daughter are giving their all for Haria. But the Abbey doesn't care about any of that. And they stole our temple from us.
By force?
An exorcist named Teresa came and heard us out. But from the very beginning, she always intended on taking our temple. Her words may have been kind, but that doesn't change the fact that she demanded that we worship her god, Inominat. In all the years we've worshipped Aminoch, not once did we ever try to force others to adopt our beliefs.
Why haven't I seen this priestess she's talking about?
Huh. It seems like there's something about forcing religion on people. Sorry, I'm saving. I want to do this often because now I might crash. I don't know. I'm just doing precautions. Precautions. Oh my god.
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon Teresa mentioned and this village?
Couldn't tell you.
Could there have been a demon blight breakout here? This village doesn't look like it's been attacked, but...
Whatever it is. If it keeps the Abbey's eyes off us for once, that's good enough for me.
You really will use anything and everything towards your own aims, won't you?
Yep, and that includes you. As I'm sure you've noticed.
And quite honestly, I really want to show a shout out to fucking Christina V doing Velvet here, because holy shit, she was really good at it. We'll see more of that later, of where I'm like, oh my god! She's a fucking great voice actress and singer, I will say that. Oh, hello, Moggy Lou.
Banning local religions. The Abbey sure knows how to oppress the populace.
I'd imagine that comes part and parcel with spreading the good word. Other gods would only get in the way.
From what we overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Aminoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Sealing it off would be provocative enough, but straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other purpose?
Shrug.
Shrug. Yeah. This is hanging out over here, is he, buddy? Yep. What's going on there, bud?
It sounds like deciphering the text might take some time.
We should be prepared to wait it out here a while. Hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end.
I hope so too. But ancient Avarost is complex. It's not just a matter of knowing the grammar and vocabulary.
Oh? Then how exactly do you read it?
I'm not sure about the specifics myself, but from what I understand, you kind of have to intuit a lot of it.
A language based on guesswork? Thanks, old dead people. You're officially the worst.
I mean, Velvet, you're not wrong. Old dead people are the worst. Quite honestly. I'm not gonna get into all this. Why was I even trying? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go into some shop. Woo! Enhance. Shit. Wait. Flork? Oops. Enhance. What does this need? Well, that was quick. Everybody can't be upgraded. Fuck! Okay. Let's go to equipment here for Velvet. Wow, no! That's an entire 10 down on almost all of those. So far, Shell Splitter's like the best sword. So, let's stick with that, shall we?
So she digs being called teacher. Well played, Laphicet.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am, so I guess he figured he needed an alternative.
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our Malak boy's finally finding himself.
So it would seem. Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, from what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says... Saw Popo, Mucho, Sanchon.
Correct, but if you merely translate it word for word, it ends up saying, the parent hates tomatoes, the child eggplants.
I doubt those have much to do with Innominat. Yeah.
Their grammar is nothing like ours. Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
Reordering? So like, San-san, Pocho Pocho, Pocho Musan, Pocho Musan. Can you read it that way?
Pocho Muson. Now where did you get that from?
These words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
Pocho Muson. If that's repeated here, then the passage turns into the Nameless Empyrean.
Empyrean!
Ho ho, that has to refer to Innominat. I think we're on to something. Alright, so if we apply this rule here, then... It would seem to be a book of children's counting songs.
It's not about Innominat?
What matters is what the song says, child. And I think you will be very interested in the words.
Oh ho! Excuse you?
If I'm in this 100%.
We're getting my boy in
Wonder if
here.
they've made any progress yet.
Shall we go check on them?
Yes, we shall. Oh.
Well, any results? Yes. Well, thanks to the boy here. As it turns out, he has quite the knack for languages.
Only because I've got the best teacher.
Careful, honey tongue. You'll give this old girl ideas. Huh? Now, child, I'm sure they're curious about the song we unearthed. Why don't you read it aloud?
Yes, teacher.
Song?
8-headed is the lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening. 4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn, in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Therians? Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Innominat. Annotated? Then hurry up and just tell us what it means.
I'm sorry. So far, we've only figured out how to read the song lyrics.
All right.
I take it we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly decrypted.
Likely so, but if we want to find out what the Abbey is up to, we need to know what's in this book, no matter how long it takes.
What the Abbey's up to, is it? I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone. The drawings depict him with 8 heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths. Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken. The 7 monsters fitting that description are called...
Therians.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
What about the second part?
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans: Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. But they also call Innominat an Empyrean. Perhaps a war broke out between Innominat and the other Empyreans that resulted in him being sealed away.
But if there is someone to connect with this divine power, the Therians will keep spawning. And just like that, Innominat will be revived. If we assume that Shepherd Artorius fits that bill, and that he's trying to reawaken Innominat, everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Innominat's heads, so to speak.
But where do we even start looking for them?
Remember, the song states that the Therians and Innominat's body are connected through earth pulses. If their job is to feed Innominat, the most effective place to position them would be at the earth pulse points.
Points?
The places where the power of earth pulses is concentrated.
Places with that sigil. Hey, remember the barrier that was keeping this bug in the forest?
Wait, are you trying to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up.
And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
That's right. Do you suppose that was also a Therian? Does that mean the Therians all come in different forms?
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd hate to lose time on some fool's errand. I'd rather know at least a little more about what's in it before we make a move.
Something bothering you, Grim?
This line. The one about Therians being forever reborn.
I just felt the same thing as I did in Warg Forest.
The needle's pointing in the direction of Amenoch's temple, Palamedes. Do I recall hearing that the Abbey took that over?
Temples and ritual sites are often built on places thought to be rich in spiritual energy. Could the temple possibly be an Earth Pulse point?
There's lots of earth pulse points scattered all over the world. If there's only 7 Therians, most of them will be empty.
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance, shouldn't we go check it out?
Better than sitting around waiting on the book. If nothing else, we'll find out what Laphicet is sensing. Just a theory, but if you were to kill a Therian... What? I guess there's only one way to find out. Never mind. Good luck out there.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to do some back-to-back recording to make up for some lost time. So, 2-3 recordings, possibly, is what I mean. I can't just, like, record the whole game tonight. I'm not going to go crazy. I'll record more tomorrow. I'm going to upload tonight. After I find out where the hell I was, what part number I was on. Then I'll record, then I'll upload those. Once they're done uploading, I'll record more. I'm going to do this for my weekend. Make up for lost time. Sorry, cutscene.
Who are you?
The innkeeper's daughter. I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes, and...
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume, an exorcist with the Abbey. How might I be of service?
I want you to look for someone. A mother and her child went to visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned.
They've both gone missing?
Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch. And her little daughter's name is Kamoana.
Hold on. If she's a priestess of Aminoch...
Right. Ever since the Abbey booted her out from the temple, she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home. And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother.
And you believe they're being held at the temple?
Oh no, ma'am. I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that. Kamoana is next in line to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down.
I will do everything in my power to find them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
Of course.
Let's be off, Miss Exorcist.
Ooh, gold shoulder. This reminds me, I want to make something clear about when I'm playing this game. I'm pretty sure I already made this clear. I get copyright strikes for Magulu's theme. That's the only song I've gotten a copyright for so far. Excuse me a second. I need to actually cough. I have something stuck on my throat. Okay. I get a copyright strike for Magulu's theme. For whatever reason, they don't like that one. The rest of the soundtrack seems fine. But I want to make this completely clear for YouTube and everything. I don't own the rights to the music. The rights to the music belongs to the composers. The composers, the writers, whatever you want to call it. The only thing I own is a copy of this game. I don't own any rights to it. I don't own any rights to its creation, its story, its writing, its actresses and actors. I don't own anything to it. Why YouTube seems to copyright this? I don't know. But it seems like their directive to copyright it for whatever reason. If it's the algorithm, then okay, they just need to change the algorithm at some point. I really wish they would be more user-friendly in terms of we could upload whatever the hell we want as long as we claim, hey, we're not taking pay for these. I'm not a paid YouTuber. I'm paid at a factory from 3 to 11, to which I so happily have off from for a couple days. I don't get revenue from ads on YouTube. I don't. I'm not a paid partnership. I don't intend to be a paid partnership. What I intend with this channel is to play this for my friends and people interested in seeing it in the way that it was meant to be seen. Meaning music and all. For any game I play, music and all. I believe it's my personal belief that music is a very integral part of games. Excuse me, I am flubbing a lot of my words. Music is a very integral part of games. And a lot of times music makes or breaks a game. Now, I'm not saying like all the music in Berseria or the other Tales games are like perfect. My point is the themes in it, like Velvet's theme, Zavid's theme, Magulu's theme, Aizen's theme, etc., etc. They're tailored to the character and what the character feels, or who the character is. That's a very important thing in this game. it's important to their characters, which is important to the story. And that's what makes it brilliant. This is what I'm sharing. I'm sharing this is why this game is brilliant, and you're going to get the entire experience, music and all. I feel you would be robbed of the experience if I turned music off. So I'm keeping the music going. Because I firmly believe the music is important. Even if it's these little repeat tracks like this that's going in the background now. Okay, enough of my shit talking. Let's get back to this. Oh. Immediately I have the fucking expedition.
Take a...
This recipe looks...
Scout ship setting sail.
If you notice, I moved to the other island. Excuse you.
Fighting is scary, but okay.
I need you in here, buddy. Oh, I know where this is.
Eleanor, what's your game here?
The mother and daughter, you mean? That's on me. I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
Why are you actively helping us decipher the book, when we're using it to thwart the Abbey's plans?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you? Laying a trap of some sort for you all?
Are you?
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something happening in the world right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such information. So, my only option is to find out for myself.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
The Abbey and your band of rogues follow two different paths. But something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
And so you don't see any need to lie to us?
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
I'm not sure yet.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes, for now.
Hey, could I ask you something?
What is it?
About the Therians. I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there any particular insight you have about them?
No, none. Artorias said I was one, that's all.
And that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am I.
I'm surrounded by freaks. But was that truly the reason Ceres chose me?
Could have been. God damn it.
Velvet keeps picking on Madame Eleanor. They're total opposites, so I know they're just gonna clash sometimes, but Velvet takes it too far.
You really think they're totally opposite?
If Madame Eleanor is a white lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbonara, Velvet is squidding noodles with seaweed.
I don't follow you completely, but I think I get the point.
I'm sure you understand. The two have nothing at all in common. And since they don't share anything in common, some fighting now and then just can't be helped.
Well, they both have beautiful hair.
Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon.
Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly. And Velvet has helped me more times than I can count.
Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to the salvation of others, but Velvet is bent solely on revenge.
That means they're both motivated by thoughts of others.
How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding, taciturn Velvet?
Both of them talk to me when it's just the two of us together.
You're just trying to be contrary.
I'm only telling you what I've experienced.
Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me.
It's all right if Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu. You aren't alone.
That just makes me feel lonelier. Bien.
You two are opposites yourselves.
Huh?
Yes, one the optimist and one the pessimist. Doesn't see that. But what's so bad about being the Black Rose? Because, goddamn, that is a really good explanation of that. Not explanation. Example. My god. Hello, fight. Let's go. Get my mojo back.
We have a chance.
This is the reason.
Ow. Come on. Get back up. There we go. I don't think we have a chance. We just fucking wrecked their shit. I don't want to hear it. Oh, okay. We're done.
Perfalmost victory! Perfalmost? Basically perfect, but, you know, playing it cool.
Maybe don't invent new words.
See, this would be a good thing for TFS to fucking abridge at some point. Not that they, like, should be doing a bridge of everything, because they become a meme at that point, even though they are a fucking meme. But I have a feeling they'd do really good with this. That's another thing about, like, the story of this. Like, I love the fucking writing. The writings are fantastic. Let's fight some more. Whoops. No. Wow.
Nothing can stop these fists.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Eisen. Okay, I'm gonna fight him too. Come on.
I did good, didn't I?
God damn. Okay. Onwards! After collecting more of this shit. Give me that. Okay, let's try to avoid some fights here if I can. Because, we're not here to watch me fight. We're here to watch some fucking comedy and some game. We're not here to watch me fight all day. I'm going to keep those two fights in because I feel like they're necessary to say, hey, I still got it. I might edit this one out. Ow!
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem.
No, I'll keep it in. It's not that bad.
Wide open.
You can probably hear me tapping the shit out of my keys. I'm spamming at this point. I'll let them do that. Yep.
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Alright, let's go. Check off. Look, King Blooper! Oh, fuck it, let's fight. Put up them dukes! I said put up them dukes. Crack it. staying behind him. Whoops. Whoops. That's not what I wanted either. See? I don't remember what it is. Oh, it is C. Whoops. Is there any sitting around here? Don't look like it. I'm just pressing C at this point to see if Magilou or Eyes does it. Nope, okay.
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Yeah, I kind of wanted to fight the Kraken, because, yeah, it's the Kraken. Release the Kraken! Well, okay, that's enough of that. And I'm so adamant about doing this at 11 at night because I'm the only one home. So I can actually be as loud as I want. Ah! But the thing I think I need to work on is, like, how I do my commentary here. Like, most of the time it's just, like, fucking smart-ass facts about this shit. Or pretty much, like, deep-throating this game. I won't lie, I do that a lot. Where's the...
This rocky shore just keeps going. Just don't step on any sea slugs, okay?
Why not? What's the big deal?
It's just that it isn't pretty. Their insides squish everywhere.
Yikes. That sounds pretty traumatizing.
Then again, if you pickle their innards, it makes for a great snack.
You eat them?
Oh, don't be a baby. You've had worse.
Forget the sea slugs. Try not to step on the coral.
Good point. Coral is alive and needs our protection.
Or maybe it's because some of it can be sold for jewelry.
I didn't mean either of those reasons. Although Manon appears similar to Maclear Beach, it was formed by a completely different process.
Now that you mention it, this area is covered by rocks.
Maclear is just your average seashore, but Manon here was made by the slow corrosion of seaside caves.
They were worn away by the waves?
That too, but mainly, it was the handiwork of a rock-eating species of coral, known as ravening table coral. Stay in contact long enough, and they'll melt your flesh right off.
Ah, so that's why it tingles every time I touch the coral.
Why didn't you warn us earlier?
Yeah, I'm with them. Like, what the fuck didn't you say that earlier for? Come on, Eisen. Huh. One scene from Magilou hasn't triggered yet. Am I going the right way? I think so. Oh, go away. I'm not in the mood. You, I will edit out if you keep chasing me. Okay. It seems that threat works. I'll edit you out. I want this shit. I'm greedy. I'm greedy.
Laffy said, have you been taking care of that rhino stag roast like a good boy?
Of course.
I make sure to feed it every night before I go to sleep, since it's nocturnal.
How long are you going to keep on calling it a rhino-stagros?
I don't know. It's a new kind of beetle, so it's gonna be hard to tell if it's really a rhino or a stag. You're asking a lot of questions. Bienfu, do you like bugs?
Duh! I love rhinoceros and stag beetles both! What guy doesn't find them fascinating?
Me.
Right? So which kind of beetle do you think it is? Rhino or stag?
Oh, that's a tough question. But guess what? Miss Mogulu taught me a surefire way to tell.
I didn't know there was a way to tell.
Yeah, but if I do it, you gotta name it after me, alright? Come on! What guy doesn't wish he had a cool bug named after himself, right? And besides,
Me.
Miss Mogulu told me that this technique is so good that it's only fair to have a bug named after you in return. So what do you say, man to man? Come on, let's live the dream!
Oh, all right. How can I say no to that? Besides, we all did work together to capture it anyway.
Yay! Thanks, Laffy-set. All right, show me the bug, and I'll tell you what it is. Miss Mogulu says you need to open up its outer wings and get a good whiff of the thin underwings.
I'm pretty sure I remember rhinoceros and stag beetles smelling really nasty under their wings.
Is it really that bad?
Why not find out for yourself?
No thanks. I think I'll pass.
Maybe you shouldn't do this after all, Bienfu.
You probably just want to hog the name all to yourself. Well, too bad! A real man never goes back on his word. If it packs a mean punch, then it's a rhinoceros beetle. And if it smells really zesty, then it's a stag beetle.
I don't know about this.
Just let him do it, Laffy-set. He's already volunteered.
I can do this? Just you watch! This smell is the most bad thing that ever batted it!
Whoa! He fainted with his eyes still open! Hey! Wake up! Wake up, Bienfu!
Miss Mogulu, as soon as I smelled it, my nose literally exploded.
He looks like he's having a bad dream.
Oh, here we go! Not for kids.
I spy with my little eyes a kiddo who's spying at my bewitching waist.
Oh, sorry. I just couldn't help it. What are those books anyway?
Oh, that's a great question. Since you asked, I'll reveal the secrets of my tomes just for you. On the right, I've got my household ledger in the back and my magic encyclopedia in the front. That one I mostly use for oil blotting paper.
What's oil blotting paper?
It's a girl thing. The two on the left are my heavy book, which I use for flower pressings, and then my super pop-up book.
A super pop-up book?
When you open it, it pops out with the force of a raging river! When an enemy has me cornered, I can just open it up facing a nearby wall and pop! Instant getaway! The only downside is that it's a real pain to try to get closed again, so I haven't used it in years.
What about the book right in front?
That's actually layer cake.
Whoa, really?
Seared into its batter are precious bits of knowledge. Eating it is just as good for your brain as it is for your stomach.
Wow! I had no idea that was possible.
He's taking this so seriously, I almost feel bad.
All of your books are so interesting, Moggy-Lou. That's really cool.
There's no end to your curiosity, is there? What do you say? Want to take a closer look?
Boy, would I.
If you really do, then say, Moggy-Lou, I want to get to know you better.
Moggy-Lou, I want to get to know you better.
All right, I accept. I'll reveal to you my most private secrets.
Wow, so that's what's on the other side of these books. I wouldn't have ever guessed that.
What the? What are you doing with Laffy-set? He said he wanted to see, so I'm showing him. You have no right to stand in the way of his desires.
It's my job to protect him as his vessel, especially from someone so wicked as yourself. Also, What you're doing runs contrary to public decency.
Witches aren't supposed to be decent.
These bindings with the locks on them. This style used to be really popular during the Meliodas dynasty.
Now that I know you're such a bad influence for him, I'll be keeping a closer eye on you.
If you can't learn to take it easy, nobody's ever gonna want to marry you, you know.
Like you're a shining example of marriage material yourself.
Hey, Magilu, could you turn them over one more time? I want to see how the book's attached to your belt.
Yeah, sure.
And just for a disclaimer, those are hot pants, not panties. Don't ask me how I know that.
Hey, Magilu, I was wondering about that book you have on your waist. The one you called your heavy book, for flower pressings.
Your curiosity truly knows no bounds, does it, kiddo? Okay, nobody else knows this, but since you're so interested, I'd hate to leave you hanging. My heavy book, the one I use for flower pressings, is none other than a collection of Bienfu's poetry.
Bienfu likes to write poems?
Yep. You'd never guess it, but he's actually just about the best Moloch poet around. Some people even call him the Great Norman Poet. Here, I'll read you my favorite one. If there is something unimportant happening to the east, I'm made to go there and back. If there is something unimportant happening to the west, I'm made to go there and back. I can never rest nor be at peace. Every day my life is a living hell.
That's heavy stuff.
Isn't it? That's what makes it so good for pressing flowers. It's so wonderfully, oppressively heavy.
Magilu, your face has gone all sinister looking.
Yes, do not ask me how I know those are actually hot pants. It's not as if the outfits actually fucking glitch out, which they do at some point. I don't remember how I did it, but I did it on the PS4. Or I think there's actually like a bookless version of that. I can't remember. But it's something to do with like the outfit thing with Magulu. It is really, really strange. Either that or I read it in one of the articles. Because I did go heavy on the articles of this. After I like beat this like my second time, I kind of like went back and like started reading up on everything. Which kind of brought me to what I'm doing now, like this recording run of trying to go as fucking... Where? Oh, finger lights caps. I can't go back there yet. I forgot what I was talking about. ADHD be damned! Because I wanted to do this detailed run where I go and do all the missions that I can, like, say, this Lava Sets and the Ancient Remedy thing. I forgot that I already had that there, and it's part of a fucking side mission. I'm trying to do all of these, especially the one between Zavid, Eisen, and the dragon. I want to do that one. That ties into Zestiria, which I will not play for all of you because I do not have it on the computer. At least I don't think I do. Do I? Maybe. Hey, look. Six minutes, then I'm going to stop the recording and continue again. And again, I apologize that it is taking me so long to start recording again. I've been having motivational issues, and again, I thought my computer was going to have a heart attack if I started playing games. But seeing as how this is running smooth as balls, especially on my new monitor, I don't know if I'll be able to tell it's the new monitor in my recordings, but, you know, it's a 4K monitor. So, that's a thing. It's also smaller. So you'll see me struggling to read some things Not like the item things you see there, like, I won't struggle to read those. But when I first started recording again, like, after testing my microphone, I, like, looked at the little bubble thing for, like, those little mini skits. I could not see that was the letter T. That's how small it was. Oh, God. No. I will cut you out. Alrighty. Oh, how many does this need? Let's do it. Shikaka! Okay. God damn, I forgot how long this area is. Excuse me, my headset is sitting weird. Okay. Excuse me, everything. I'm busy. Ow. Oh, and if at any point you feel like throwing in your 2 cents, please do it. Even if it's going to be the, don't skip the fights. I know that.
How about it, Laphicet? Picking up on anything?
Yeah, in the direction of the temple. The feeling's getting stronger now.
I still plan on doing, like, off-camera leveling when I feel like it, if I really need to. I haven't, like, felt the need that I had to do it yet. So, that's the thing. Dodge. Damn it!
Ooh, it's a biggie!
Ow. Ow. I forgot she had chocolate. I forgot she had the chocolate weapon. Oh my god, was she just sitting in the corner? Yeah, straight up, had they been sitting just in the corner? Oh, get over it, Magulu. God, make my fingers hurt.
Think you can dodge?
Cramp! There we go.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Heaven's Claw. Arts. Okay, that's not one of those I could do there. So, B? While in Therian form with these moves. With 3 or more souls, hold R. After a combo starter, costs 1 soul, launches foe into the air, it has a chance to knock back. Okay. So it's a passive. Okay, expedition. And then we will probably... Oh no, we got 1 minute yet.
Take a look at this. Scout ships.
Okay, since we do have just 1 minute, I'm going to take the time to say welcome back to my channel. And let's welcome back to the fucking party, shall we? Cause damn, let's get back to this. And I got 3 days to do this. It's gonna be staggered, because I want to do other shit with my week, but, you know, you get the point. Friday I'll be a little bit busy, but I will be back here doing this very, very soon. So with that being said, I bid this first video adieu.